How you doing? How you doing? Okay, we just turned onto Malibu. House is under construction here. There's a pretty one right there. Pretty big. All different types of architect on these architecture on these streets. You know, nice house like this, like that's considered like the simple design, you know. So got the fountain in the front. Nice little street. This is a short one. Got a little privacy on this street because everyone's not cutting through, except me. Bayshore. We're going to turn down Curlew. And Curlew is going to have lots of little side streets, if I remember correctly. So let's just tour Curlew. Hey, I was in Walmart this morning, and they had a full aisle of paper products, toilet paper, paper towels. They had a full dairy section. The eggs were filled. What else? The water section had all the waters in it. That's a big house, folks. That's a big house right there. That's one big sumbitch right there, folks. Man, nothing like having a water view, and then you get one of those monsters, 3-story monsters coming in. But yeah, they seem pretty much stocked on everything. So maybe things are slightly returning back to normal. At least you can go get, you know, bread, milk, eggs, toilet paper now, at least in Rockport, Texas today. Love the landscaping they do on these little freaking triangles, you know. So I've been back here in a while. Just really nice houses. Kind of a talking, rambling video today. I'm bored, and if you're probably watching this, you're probably either just being nice to me or bored yourselves, but I appreciate it. Like that one there, I like the color of it. Kind of a different layout. I kind of see the problem with these houses is the views of how nice these houses are. It's really from the back canals. I said it in the last couple videos, and I'm going to say it again. But every street on this island, their backyard is on a canal. So they all have boats and a little canal system. It brings you out to Little Bay, and Little Bay brings you out to Aransas Bay, and Aransas Bay will bring you out to the Gulf of Mexico. So it's pretty neat. We used to call them canal cruises. You get in a boat and you just, you know, you got to go real slow, but you just go and tour. And speaking of tours, this right here is George Strait's house. He's down here a lot, but that's why he's kind of got the private gate. And if you look at his house from the water, I've shown it from the water a few times. He's got just a ton of palm trees. Now, actually a couple people told me he has sold that house recently. I don't know, but I do know when the hurricane hit, George Strait was here and he was helping this community. And you know, he's a country music legend, and I really think a lot of the guy. The same thing for Texas Governor Greg Abbott. I don't agree with everything he does, but he's been there. You know, he's been there through this coronavirus. When the hurricane hit Rockport, he was here, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So just on this Kia Allegro, we may or may not have George Strait still. We may or may not have Johnny Depp, but there are definitely people that are seen around town. So don't stalk them, folks, or they won't come back. Now, the company I used to work for actually remodeled this house maybe about 10 years ago, and it is absolutely gorgeous inside. I wish I could still go in and take some pictures of it. To Edgewater, ongoing project, really nice family, and then unfortunately the husband passed away shortly after. Young guy too, but house is absolutely gorgeous. One 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, several TV rooms, custom bunk beds in the kids' room, circular windows in the kids' room in the back, and yeah, it was just a beautiful house. And I used to get to go in there. There were several houses on the island here that we kind of ran a check on every week, and I would go house to house and just check everything, basically make sure everything was in working order, make sure there was no gas leaks, or basically everything, you know, top to bottom. Maybe spend about an hour at each house once a week, and then if they were having something delivered, they'd call us and I'd get to run over, and it was a nice little gig. But there's always major construction on these houses here, you know. Some landscapers going on today. Trying to keep busy and get my paperwork all taken care of, and taking care of little projects. I'm going to spend a few minutes on my DeWalt fan. It is how I keep cool in the summer, or as cool as possible. I got 2 big rechargeable batteries and 1 small one, but as you can see, dust has accumulated on this thing. I've had it for about a year, so I got some Q-tips, and it definitely needs to be cleaned up. I've been thinking about it for a long time, haven't had the time. Certainly got the time now, don't we? Here's a shot of the canals, folks. Pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get a buddy with a boat and go on a canal cruise for you guys. This is Catalina. Nice little simple houses. Man, I used to come to this house all the time as well, and there's a new owner now, so it's a little bit different than the last time I looked at it. Like that fencing there that matches the house and the little walkthrough, that's all new to me. But yeah, I've probably been in that house 100 times. Really neat. They at least the people that owned it, when I would go in there, collected like art from around the globe. So they had some really interesting pieces from Asia, Africa. I mean, it was really cool, really simple design, but like a modern, you know, minimalistic style. But it was a really cool house on the inside, and good people. It's a neat little house, kind of set off the road a little bit, but very cool. I always like this one too. Just this simple design of it, I thought was neat. And you get these people that have like more of a modern hand railing in, and it's a nice little street. You know, it's funny, you get on these roads, you wouldn't even know about the coronavirus, you know, and the struggle that people are going through around the world. And I hope things start to kick up. I don't even want to say I don't watch much of the news. I don't watch the news. I don't read the news. Because you don't even know if the news is the news anymore. When I was younger, I used to watch the news and think it was the truth. You know, and now you just don't know anymore. And that works for, you know, in the States here. If you're a Republican, you believe this set of channels. If you're a Democrat, you believe that set of channels. And that's a shame that we can't just watch factual reporting anymore, that we have to be biased in what we watch, you know. Now we are on Whooping Crane. Whoop whoop. That's a cool looking house. That's a neat looking house right there. Very pretty. We've done work at this house before. I remember this place years and years ago, 10 years ago. There's some construction going on there. Hey, measure twice, cut once. I like to give the kids some advice nowadays. These type of homes right here, real nice, simple. This is like the basic Allegro home. Everything else has been like an upgrade. That's a nice looking one. I like those big, the wide entrance on the steps there. They got kind of like a modern looking railing. Very nice. I even got a garage. I got a garage. Guy from the city wants to go duck hunting his whole life. Reads about it, looks at YouTube videos. He goes over to the academy there, gets the full outfit for duck hunting. Special boots, special rifle. He's got his duck hunting hat, special ammo. Researches everything, knows exactly where to go out in the boonies to go duck hunting. He's sitting there all day, not a duck in sight. He's getting a little discouraged just before dark. Group of ducks flies overhead, blam, drops the duck. Goes running over. The duck's on the other side of a barbed wire fence. He's real careful, crawls between the barbed wire, goes to pick up his duck, and there's a shotgun right in his face. He looks up, there's a farmer there. The farmer says, "You're trespassing, son." He says, "I don't mean to trespass, sir. I apologize. I've been duck hunting all day, shot a duck, landed here. I just want to grab it and go. No trouble for me, my apologies." The farmer says, "No, you're on my land. That duck's on my land. That's my duck." The guy says, "Come on, buddy, give me a break. I traveled to get here. I bought all this stuff. I don't want any trouble." The farmer says, "I'll tell you what, we're going to settle this country style." "Well, what's country style?" "Well, I'm going to kick you in the groin, and then you're going to kick me in the groin. And we're going to go back and forth till one of us quits. Winner gets the duck." The city guy doesn't like that idea, but he really wants a duck. He says, "Okay, I agree to it." The farmer hauls off and just kicks him as hard as he can, right in the groin. Guy falls on the ground. He's dry heaving, tears coming out of his eyes, can't even catch his breath. He's down for about 15-20 minutes. He finally gets up, looks the farmer in the eye and says, "Well, I guess it's my turn now." Farmer says, "You go ahead and keep that duck." Comedy gold right there, folks. Comedy gold by the water. Gold.